So I just had my 6-month cleaning, dental cleaning, and I've been waiting about 6 months to do this video because I wanted to see, actually 4 months, I wanted to see if this product actually worked. What am I talking about? I'm talking about a Waterpik. I've talked about this before and how I discovered 6 months ago how effective a regular Waterpik was, the OG. This is an actual Waterpik, a corded one. And it was actually my son's that we got him for his braces when he had them when he was, I don't know, 12, and he's 22 now. But what I found when I went to go use this for myself, take it out of storage, is that the bottom, it started leaking out of the hose connection. Turns out what it was the hose, what happened was the hose cracked, fine. Replaced it, and then it started leaking again. And then I realized what had happened was when you use the pause feature, it basically creates a bunch of back pressure, and that back pressure on the hose that comes all the way down to here pushes the hose out. Easy fix, right? So I jammed it back in, popped back out, went ahead and cut the tubing and refitted on the bar. But I found, like, man, this plastic tubing is actually quite hard, and it was hard to get on. Finally got it on, and then it started leaking again. So the whole point of this story is I got sick of dealing with this thing leaking water all over my bathroom counter. Rewind in time, in the interim, before I decided to use my son's Waterpik, years before, since I was traveling a lot for racing, I went and got this really cool L-Hot portable flosser. And I liked it because it was portable. And as you can see, it kind of just folds into itself. And shockingly, it held a lot of water. And it's got a little hose that you retract. Really quite cool. Rechargeable battery. The only odd thing was it takes a proprietary cable. Not a big deal. Holds a lot of battery. And in its fully functional state, it looks like this. And it works great. In fact, it hasn't been plugged in a while. Oh, it still works. It has a little bit of water in it. So this was the portable version. It worked, but clearly not as strong as a corded version. So after 6 months, I found that the Waterpik worked great and that it cut down on the amount of tartar that was building up in trouble spots in my mouth. So one night combing around on Amazon and deals, I came across this Coslus Waterpik, cordless Waterpik. And I figured it couldn't be possibly powerful enough to compare to the wired version. But it ended up being like a crazy, crazy deal. I want to say it was under 15 bucks. I couldn't pass it up. And I was just kind of curious, how does it compare against this one I had for years and works great, and again, folds into this incredibly compact, travel-friendly size? How does it compare to, how do these two compare as far as pressure? I was honestly expecting it to not be that much of a difference. The only thing that really leaned me towards this one before I tried it was the compact form factor of it. This thing is kind of bulky and wasn't sure how much actual water it held. Well, this Coslus Waterpik really surprised me. It was shockingly powerful. I guess I could demonstrate it, but I'm not going to because it's kind of gross, but it's powerful. It is actually kind of comparable to this. If you were to turn it up to 8, I've found when I had this cranked up to 10, because of the back pressure that would happen with it set to 10, would cause it to leak more. And honestly, it was just so much volume and pressure of water that it was just oozing out of my mouth before I can even get it to move around. I found this thing is awesome. I was pleasantly surprised, especially for the money. I think full retail, it's like $30. I would say it's still worth it at $30. I know at Costco, they had like the Waterpik version or even Philips version, or maybe I'll have to find a link to it. They were selling 2 of them for $90, so $45 a piece. But again, those are name brand appliances, dental hygiene appliances, and it's Costco, and if you didn't like it, you could return it. But it was 2 of them. I don't need 2 of them. My wife doesn't use a Waterpik. It's just the 2 of us in the house, and I just didn't want to have another thing, rechargeable device sitting around, having its battery basically die just by sitting idle. But I don't know what these are going for right now. I'll put up an Amazon affiliate link if I can find it, or just a comparable one, because you know how these things happen. They get made and they get stopped, and they change names or whatever. Highly recommend it. What's really cool is it came with, I believe, at least 2 of the same nozzles, and the nozzles are easy to replace. So I guess if you wanted to have 2 people use one device, that's how you would do it, or for whatever reason you broke that. And I think there might be another one, but I could be wrong. And they have different settings, but I basically, a massage one is basically like, and then a soft one, which is a lower pressure. I just leave it on cleaning your wood deck power. But like I said, it's great. It's easy. Oh, and it's easy to fill. So again, the problem with this was the freaking leaking water. I had it set up where it was sitting kind of over my toilet on a glass shelf, and I was busy over the summer, traveling and racing and whatever, and I would just have water pooled up all over the toilet or on the floor. First I thought there was a leak, and I realized like, no, it was this thing leaking. And so this became just annoying. That said, I probably should just throw it away now, because this is the king boss. And so when I got this, again, the refilling the water, this is easy. Obviously, you take the lid off, you take the reservoir, put it on there, but it leaked water. And I was sure like, oh, this is gonna be a crappy design and it's gonna leak water. No, it's not. I would have preferred the fill to be up high, just to eliminate the possibility of the water pressure pushing out against it, the seal, but the door pops off, it refills fine, and there's no reason why you can't max it out all the way to the top. What I do is, as you can see, it's curved. If you were to keep this level for whatever reason, you're gonna have a little air pocket here. So just to get a little more air, I tilt it nose down, and now it's leaking. Oops. And just top it off with water all the way to the top. That way I don't have to refill it that much. But no, I have no negatives to report about this, except for me being stupid and leaking water on my dining room table. The only thing is, it was odd, is like this one, like I said, comes with this recharging cord that's USB, plugs into USB-A, and it's proprietary. Oddly, in 2025, this has the same thing. I was thinking for sure when I saw the pictures, like, oh, it's going to be a USB-C plug in there. It's not. It's the same. It's not the same cable as this, but it is a proprietary cable, two-prong cable for this. Again, not a big deal. The charge lasts actually quite a while. I haven't depleted it. In fact, I plugged it in the other day just to recharge it because I hadn't done it, and I had used it, for like a month. So after all this said, the reason why I waited to make this video was finally get to the point. I just had my cleaning, and the dental hygienist there, and I probably mentioned her in a video, it's like, this is kind of weird talking about her so much. She's a bit overbearing. She likes to criticize you a lot on what you're doing. So I figured for sure the best way to test how well my dental hygiene has been for the last 6 months is to have her basically tear me a new one if I didn't do a good job. So I was patiently waiting to see for her to say like, oh, taking the hammer and chisel, cleaning my teeth, and telling me, oh my God, what haven't you been doing? And your mouth is a wreck. Not at all. The trouble spots that I had before I started using the corded Waterpik, those stayed great. And she spent no time working on those areas actually. And she worked on a little bit in the front, and that's always been an issue with me. Just, this is the way you eat, just push your tongue against the back of your mouth. I got a clean, like a stellar report on my teeth, and it wasn't nearly as much work doing the regular cleaning as it, I guess, normally was before I started using the Waterpik. This is like an ounce of prevention tool. I just can't believe I went all these years without just believing everything you hear about a Waterpik, and realizing just a little bit every day that consistency really adds up. and it's totally worth getting one of these, especially if it's this convenient of a form factor. The battery life, the amount of water it holds, all these things, totally worth getting. So take my advice with a grain of salt, but this was the only thing that really changed in the last 6 months as far as my dental hygiene habits. And I have to say, I am a firm believer in the Waterpik, and I'm going to continue to use this thing. And if someone comes up with an even better design, which I doubt, because again, what's the reason why the reservoir is shaped the way it is, and I'm just finally dawning on me, is just because you need to be able to hold it. If it was fat around here, it'd be awkward to hold for most people if you just had smaller hands. But this is a great form factor, and this is the reason why all of the big manufacturers use this kind of form factor, this kind of teardrop shape. But can't recommend this stuff enough. If there's a deal that you can find this for the 15 or 10 bucks that I got this for, it's an absolute no-brainer. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe or leave a comment and tell me this stuff is crap or that you found something better. Take care.